The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry McAdoo, your on-the-spot reporter. As you can see, I'm speaking to you from the Danfield Savings and Trust Company, where, as you probably know, the president of this bank, Mr. Theodore Mooney, and Mrs. Lucy Carmichael were locked in the vault from yesterday afternoon until a short while ago. 18 long hours and 22 minutes. Mr. Mooney and Mrs. Carmichael were released into the arms of their families this morning when the vault automatically opened at 9 o'clock. And on that happy ending, we return to our studios for a word from Friendly Al, the used car dealer. Now, Friendly Al himself had stayed up through the entire night to see how this drama would turn out. And he had kept his car lot open all night, too, in case anybody wanted to buy a good used automobile. Now, this morning, while Mrs. Carmichael was demonstrating to the press how she accidentally locked the vault door yesterday, she accidentally locked it again while demonstrating. And now it develops there is again someone inside. And that someone is Mr. Theodore Mooney. Now, who says we don't have excitement here in Danfield, eh? Now, we're going to stay right here on the spot, bringing you the latest developments in this most exciting event. But I see Mrs. Carmichael herself is making her way through the crowd of employees at the door. Mrs. Carmichael, if you please, would you be good enough to step up here and say a word to our television audience?
Oh, of course.
Mrs. Carmichael, I wonder if you'd like to tell our audience how you felt when you locked that vault door for the second time.
Oh, how I felt. Well, I felt just, foolish is what I felt. And terrible, too. You know, once maybe, but twice. Oh, dear.
And what do you suppose Mr. Mooney thought when that door closed for the second time? Would you like to tell us how this whole thing happened?
Well, it really started because I needed $50 to fix the car.
It was my car.
And you are?
I'm Vivian Bagley, her best friend. You, Sherman, look, I'm on television.
Well, you see, Mr. Mooney handles my finances, so I came down here to the bank to talk to him, and he was in this vault. And so I went in the vault, and I closed the door so we wouldn't be interrupted. And boy, we weren't for 18 hours and 22 minutes.
Mrs. Carmichael, tell me, what are they doing to get Mr. Mooney out? Surely that vault can be opened from the outside by using the combination.
Well, that's true, but there's just one trouble.
And what's that?
The only one that knows the combination is Mr. Mooney.
I see. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Carmichael.
You're welcome.
And thank you.
Vivian Bagley.
Thank you, Vivian Bagley. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we return to our studios. Meanwhile, I'm sure everyone in Danfield is thinking of that man in that vault. Mr. Mooney, you can't hear us, but we're with you all the way.
Oh, no. No, I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Mrs. Carmichael. You didn't really lock me in here for the second time, did you? Yes, you did, you miserable! Let's face it, I'm in here. I just have to make the best of it. I could stand it if it wasn't for the hunger. Just any little morsel of food. Her grocery sack. I forgot about that. Where did she put that? Aha! Here it is. Here it is. See, paper napkins. Bottle brush. Baked beans! Beans! I'm saved! I'm saved! Oh, no, I forgot. There's no way to open them.
Lucy, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought I might accidentally hit the right combination. I gotta do something. Have you got a hairpin? Oh, Lucy.
What was that? Somebody's working on the combination. Hooray! Hooray! But that's impossible. I'm the only one who knows the combination.
Well, at least someone's trying.
Go to it, friend! If only there was some way they could hear me.
Lucy, this is ridiculous. You're never going to be able to figure out a
Shh. I thought I heard a pounding sound inside.
It's probably Mr. Mooney beating his head against the wall.
Hello out there!
There it goes again. It's faint, but it's a definite pounding.
Somebody heard me!
We've made contact.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I think he's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, and I imagine I know what he's trying.
Never mind that. Listen, go next door to Dr. Jacoby and get me a stethoscope.
A stethoscope? What in the world for?
To find out if the vault has a cough. What do you think I want it for? So I can hear better. Now go on, scoot.
Splendid! I've made contact with the outside world. Now, how can I use that contact? What? I know. I'll tap out the combination. Let's see, combination. Well, the combination of the safe. 311-555-4568. That's my new telephone number.
Here it is.
Thanks.
Now, let's see. Left 4, right 8. And 27, 57. Oh, yeah. Now, I'll tap out the combination. It will be up to them to work it out by trial and error which numbers go left and which go right. See? Now, what? Well, I can't do everything.
Oh, it's a lot clearer now. He is telling us something. It has a definite pattern.
What kind of a pattern?
Well, I can't tell exactly. It's in kind of groups of taps. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I got it! Ah! Oh, what is it? He's sending us Morse code.
Oh, that's it.
Get a pencil and paper and take it down.
Oh, boy, now here's where our wave training comes in handy. Do you know that I graduated at the top of my class in Morse code?
Oh, wait. All right. Take this down. Da-da. That's M.
M.
Da.
Yeah.
A.
A.
Da-dit. N.
Man.
Man! Aha! There's a man in the vault!
We know that.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I know. I'll bet he's thought of someone who knows the combination of the vault and is going to give us the man's name.
Yeah.
Here comes some more. Get ready.
All right.
Dit. E. Dit. Another E.
Just give me the code. I know what the letters are.
Okay. Da-dit, da. Da-dit. Dit. Dit, dit, dit. Dit, dit, dit. Dit. Da-dit. Da-dit.
Dit, da, dit, da.
No, da-dit, da-dit. Although I will admit, dit-da sounds a great deal like da-dit, da-dit. Da-da. Dit-da-dit. He stopped. Who is it? Who is it? Who does he want us to get in touch with?
Lucy, there must be some kind of a mistake.
What do you mean? We just got to call Mr. Eels Glockenbuff.
I have a hunch I don't remember the Morse code as well as I thought I did.
No, I don't think you do. Well, maybe he'll send some more.
Okay.
Well, I guess we've lost contact with him.
Oh, now what'll we do to get him out?
Oh, what's the matter with me? That's what we should do. We should hire a safe cracker.
Oh, sure. Now, where are you going to get a safe cracker?
We'll ask the policeman. Sergeant Wilcox, I need a safe cracker. Do you happen to have one in your jail?
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
Oh, my goodness. You'd think a town the size of Danfield would have one safe cracker.
Well, there is a can opener who's gone straight.
Can opener?
That's Underwood slang for a safe cracker.
Oh, wonderful. Who is it?
Bundy over on Elm Street.
Mr. Bundy?
You mean dear, sweet little Mr. Bundy of Grandma's Dandy Candy Shop?
That's right. He was the best can opener in the business, but he started a whole new life. He got out of the rackets and bought out Grandma.
Boy, did he change his image. Wait a minute. Why didn't you get a hold of Mr. Bundy when I was locked in the vault?
We tried, but he refused. He said he was going straight, and that's it.
Well, I'll talk him into it.
I doubt it. You don't know Mr. Bundy.
Oh, you don't know Mrs. Carmichael.
Thank you, Viv. I'll be back in a few minutes with a can opener. Oh, Viv, can I take your coat?
Sure.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bundy. I don't know if you remember me.
Ah, yes, I do. I know. Don't tell me. You are 50 cents worth of chocolate buttercream.
Oh, you do remember. Yeah. Well, Mr. Bundy, I've come to ask you a little favor.
Yes?
I've got to have a can opener.
I don't know what you're talking about. And who told you?
Sergeant Wilcox.
The big snitch.
Now, please, Mr. Bundy, you just gotta help me get Mr. Mooney out of that vault.
No, I can't.
But you're the only one who can rescue him. His fate is in your 10 talented, sticky little fingers.
No, I simply cannot. I will not. I cannot. I will not. You don't understand. Twirling those knobs can become a vice, an obsession. It gets to be that all you want to do is pull jobs and listen to those little tumblers tumbling in the lock. Once you've broken the habit, you dare not try again. You'll have to get somebody else.
Oh, but no one else will do. From what I understand, even after all these years, you're still known as the can opener's can opener.
Oh, sure.
And another thing, you'll be on television. You know, down at the bank right now, they have a big television camera. Say, you could advertise your candy.
I simply cannot. Advertise my candy?
Yes.
Well, I guess one more time won't hurt.
Of course it won't. Come on, Mr. Bundy.
Yes. Oh, say, by
What?
the way, some time ago, I wrote a jingle when I was going to sponsor a radio show. Where is it? Oh, maybe we can use it. This is the way it goes.
Well, now, look, we'll listen to it in the car. We have to hurry. I don't want to keep Mr. Mooney in that vault any longer than I have to.
Yes, we'll rush
It's very
right out.
important that you get right down here. How's it coming, Mr. Bundy?
It's coming very well, but when are you going to do my jingle on TV?
Oh, Viv. Viv, when did the announcer say we could do the jingle?
Well, I sang it for him, and he didn't like the idea very well. In fact, he says we can't do it.
Can't do it!
Oh, well, you see, he's being sponsored by Friendly Al, and he says if he mentions any other product, Al gets very unfriendly.
Yeah, well, we're very sorry, Mr. Bundy.
So am I.
Where are you going?
Let Friendly Al open the
Oh,
ball.
please, Mr. Bundy. We'll sing the jingle somehow.
You will?
Yes, we promise. You get back to work.
Good enough.
Yes.
I shall. Oh, say,
Okay.
by the way.
Yeah?
I have a bag of chocolate-covered cherries in case you want to demonstrate how wonderful
Okay.
they taste.
Yeah, all right. You get back to work, Mr.
Yes.
Bundy. Hello, Mr. McAdoo.
Yes, Mrs. Carmichael. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Lucy Carmichael, the woman who locked Mr. Mooney in that vault.
Oh, you told him that already.
And her friend...
Vivian Bagley.
Vivian Bagley, yes, thank you. And now then, Mrs. Carmichael, tell me, how is Mr. Bundy doing?
Oh, he's coming along just fine. Would you care for some Grandma's Dandy Candy?
Oh, no, thank you. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Carmichael, we're not...
I've been munching on some candy all the live long day. Munching candy that is daddy. Grandma's make me say, can't you smell chocolate rolling? Come in and lick the pan. Chocolate, almond and pecan. Try 'em mocha cream, have a honey twist, have a piece of and brittle too, have some rocky road or a taffy kiss. Be sure to try a caramel chew, chew, chew. Fee-fi molasses chips, fee-fi fiddle-I coconut cream, fee-fi, hear it from our lips. That's Grandma's, the candy of your dreams. How much longer do you think it'll take, Mr. Bundy?
Not much longer. Oh, it's wonderful to hear the sound of the tumblers again. It's like music to my ears.
Yeah, we'll get back to work, Mr. Bundy.
2 more numbers and your Mr. Mooney will be out.
Hey, everybody, 2 more numbers and Mr. Mooney will be out.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great?
Yeah. Oh, 2 more numbers and he'll be out.
1 more number. There she is.
Here he comes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here he comes.
in just a moment, that boat door is going to open, and Mr. Theodore Mooney is going to walk out of there after 23 hours of confinement. The door is open, and here he comes. Mr. Mooney, would you kindly say a word for our television audience? They are most anxious to hear how you felt being locked in that boat. Tell us, what did you think about?
3 things. Eat, drink, kill. Where is she? Where is she?
Mr. Beanie Mooney! Mr. Beanie Mooney!
And aside, Mrs. Bagley.
No. I don't blame you for being angry. It was her fault you got locked in, but she's also responsible for getting you out.
That's right.
No. She's the one who got Mr. Bundy. He's a reformed safecracker, and he's the one who got you to... He opened the vault to get you out.
I got it.
No. Actually, it's even Stephen.
It is not even Stephen.
Please,
Look,
Mr. Mooney.
Look, everybody. Forget it, Papa. I got your gun.
Mr. Bundy, shame on you.
Bundy, you don't know what you're doing. This is the last time I'd ever recommend you for a job.
Who needs you? Once I heard those tumblers tumbling into place and felt that door swing open, I knew it was bye-bye bonbons.
Just a moment. Excuse me. Mr. Bundy, put that gun away. Give the money back and stop this nonsense.
Get back! We use your car for a getaway.
Oh, no, it's not my car. It's her car. Lucy. Whack, whack.
Get back! All of you! Back! Get back or I'll slug you!
There, come with me.
Oh, thanks a
Come
lot.
with me, baby.
Get back!
I'll get you for this, Bundy. That goes for you too, Carmichael.
What do you want from me?
Get back now!
I'll open
that
the door. I'll open it for you, Mr.
Stand
Bundy.
still or I'll shoot. Stand still! Get back!
Ladies and gentlemen, this daring daylight holdup has been brought to you by...
Mr. Bundy, are you sure you don't want to think this over? You're making a terrible mistake. You're going to regret this the rest of your life.
Bag your lip!
Well, what about all those people who saw you on television and thought you were such a big hero?
If they want a hero, let them watch Gunsmoke.
Think of all the little children who come to you with their pennies to buy jawbreakers and licorice whips.
That's tough. I got a scram.
Oh.
Help yourself to the candy, girl. It's on the house.
Mr. Bundy. Oh, honestly.
Well, this is a nice mess. Thanks a lot, Lucy. Why did you have to tell him it was my car?
Because it is your car.
Well, he didn't ask to see the pink slip.
Yeah, and if you had asked to see the pink slip, you wouldn't have had it because the car isn't paid for.
What's that got to do with it?
Oh, Viv, let's not yell at each other.
Why not? We got nothing else to do.
Somehow we gotta figure out how to get out of this mess.
What are we going to do?
Listen, Put your feet down and swing around. And maybe we can stand up. Put your feet down on the floor. Can you make it? Yeah. Oh, you have to touch them on the floor and get our backs straight.
Yeah?
And then I'll count and we'll stand up together. Are you ready?
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 Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. Ah! Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, now, can you hop?
Why?
Because all we gotta do is hop to that door, hop down to the corner, and call for help. Okay?
That's all we gotta do, huh?
Yeah. Come on. You got ready?
Ready.
All right. Here, go this way. Go my way. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
That's right. Here we go. Oh, Liv, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get to the door.
Well, so am I. Now go my way.
Oh, why do I always have to go backwards?
Oh, darn it, I just remembered. I saw him lock the door from the outside.
Oh, great. What do we do now?
We're saved!
We're saved! We're saved!
We're saved! That's what we gotta tell whoever it is to call the police!
Okay.
All right, answer it.
Keep ringing. Keep ringing. Don't stop. Oh, please, just keep ringing. Get me close to the phone, Lucy.
Okay.
Hop over close. Hop over. Wait. I think I can get it. I got it.
Say hello.
All right. Hello?
How much are your buttercreams?
Lucy, how much are the buttercreams?
$1.40 a pound.
$1.40 a pound.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the light chocolate. The dark chocolate's $1.35 a pound.
Oh, that's the dark chocolate. The light chocolate's $1.35 a pound.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Wait a minute! Stop saying this. We're can.
Oh, Viv, that was certainly clever of you.
Well, you were the one who went into buttercreams in detail.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the matter with us? Why don't we just call the police ourselves? Go ahead, dial.
With my nose.
That's right. Oh, dear.
Oh, Lucy. You know, I'm getting awful hungry. I didn't have any lunch.
Oh, what a time to think about eating.
Well,
Sit down.
hey, Lucy.
What?
I'm going to eat some chocolates. Come on, hop along with me, will you?
Oh, Viv.
Come on, over to the counter.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go. Chocolates. Oh, boy. Here. Ooh, that's some mocha cream. Oh, boy, was I hungry. Oh, they got chocolate-covered cherries, girl. Oh, all kinds of things. I must well say one thing. If a person's going to be tied up, you couldn't ask for a better place, huh?
You know, Viv, I didn't have any lunch either. Will you please turn me around?
Oh. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which way are you going?
This way.
Okay. Try some of those chocolate-covered cherries. They're delicious.
Okay.
Aren't they delicious?
Well, I don't know. I just hope they're good for my skin.
Oh, Sergeant Wilkins. Oh, Mr. Newman. Oh, Mr. Newman. How did you get over here?
Bundy told us.
Bundy?
Yes. He turned himself in at the police station.
He turned himself in.
Yes.
But what made him go straight?
We don't know.
Oh.
Well, he turned back the money, then broke into tears, muttering something about jawbreakers and licorice whip.
Oh, I always knew deep down he had a soft center.
There we go.
Oh,
There,
thank
now,
you.
come over here.
You've been tied
Oh,
up
you
so
must be
long.
exhausted. Now, sit right down.
Where are you going to take us?
Water.
Mr. Mooney! Aren't you going to untie me?
Yeah?
Are you going to just leave me like this?
Oh, what a beautiful thought. All right.
Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Chris.
Lucy,
What?
by any chance, has there been anything in a paper lately about the surface of the Earth gradually tilting?
No, why?
Well, I'll swear that hill from the market up to this house gets steeper every year.
Where you been so long?
Oh, I stopped by the malt shop. Had a marshmallow sundae.
Oh, a marshmallow sundae. Viv, I thought you were on a diet.
I am. I had to have something to give me the strength to climb that Matterhorn.
Oh.
Say, I saw Chris at the malt shop.
Oh?
She was with Ted Mooney Jr. again.
Oh, you know, I'm glad Chris is having dates with Ted.
He's a nice boy.
Yeah, he sure is. You know, I may be forced to go to the bank and tell Mr. Mooney that I finally found something I like about him, his son.
Oh, Ted certainly is an improvement over that Chuck Gibbons.
Every time I think of Chuck, I see him hunched over in our kitchen with the light of the refrigerator shining in his face.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, dear.
Oh, the most wonderful thing has happened.
What?
You'll never believe it.
What?
Ted Mooney and I are going steady.
Ted and you are going whaty?
Steady. I'm wearing the class ring that makes it official, see? Oh, gee, Mom, this is the most thrilling moment of my life. Aren't you excited?
Dumbfounded is the word.
Well, don't you think you're a little young, Chris, to be going steady?
Oh, Mother, don't be old-fashioned. All the girls at school go steady. And Mom, Ted and I have so much in common. We both like the same hootenanny singers, we both wear Beethoven sweatshirts, and we both do our homework listening to Dave Brubeck's jazz combo.
Well, Univac couldn't have come up with a more ideal...
Oh, wait till the girls see us tomorrow. They'll flip.
My little chick has flown the coop.
Oh, now, Lucy. To a boy and girl in high school, there is nothing quite as temporary as going steady. It'll last a week, 2 weeks, then it'll all be over.
But well, what if it isn't? They go steady, and then they get engaged, and then they get married, and the next thing you know, they... I'm too young to be a grandmother. Oh, girl. I just can't believe it. Chris going steady.
Oh, now, Lucy, I think you're taking this thing much too seriously. They're just kids. It's puppy love.
Puppy love. That was a ring he gave her, not a dog biscuit. Listen, I'm going over and talk to Mr. Mooney. This is his problem, too.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, maybe we're getting excited about nothing. A lot of Ted's friends go steady. Doesn't mean a thing. Why, a week from now, Ted and Chris may change their minds and go steady with somebody else.
Well, suppose they don't change their minds. Suppose they keep on going steady, and then they get engaged, and then they get married.
Married? You mean you and I might be related?
That's right.
We have got to do something brass. Like, we'll forbid them to ever see each other again.
Right. We'll forbid them to see each other again. That... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We may be going at this all wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how teenagers are. They resent parental authority. The minute you tell them not to do something, that's just what they're going to do.
Point well taken. Then how should we go about nipping this thing in the bud?
Reverse psychology, that's what we'll use.
How?
Well, we'll encourage them. We'll tell them we think it's wonderful that they're going steady. And if they care so much about each other, maybe they ought to get married.
But we don't want them to get married.
Oh, I know that. But don't you see, when we tell them to get married, they'll feel that they're in so deep, they'll get scared and call the whole thing off.
Are you sure that's the way teenagers think?
I'm positive. Weren't you ever a teenager?
Of course. What do you think?
Well, I thought maybe one day they opened the bank vault and out you pop. Full of stench.
Very amusing.
come. Here they come. Now remember, go in the kitchen and call Mr. Mooney and get ready to go into your act.
Yes, okay, all right.
Hurry up now. Don't forget. Hi, kids.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, now, don't you be bashful in front of me. You go right ahead.
Come on, Ted, let's go in the kitchen and do our algebra.
Oh, now why go in the kitchen? Why don't you do your homework in here where you can sit on the divan together? Oh, come now, closer. After all, you're going steady. That's it. My, what a lovely couple. Go ahead, do your studying.
Mom, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing, darling. Don't pay any attention to me. It's just that the thought of a wedding always makes me cry.
Wedding? Whose wedding?
Oh, you are the sly ones. You're going steady now, so I know it's just a matter of time before you'll be getting married.
Holy cow.
Chris, darling, we should be making plans. You know, it's never too early to start talking about a wedding.
But, Mom, Ted and I are just going steady. Marriage never entered our mind.
Don't worry about a thing, dear. I'll take care of everything. You'll have a big church wedding, and I already have the music picked out. And guess who the soloist is going to be?
Oh.
I love you truly. Now, you see, that's enough, Viv. That's enough, Viv. Okay, Viv, save yourself for the ceremony. It's bad luck for the bride and groom to hear all of the music before the wedding.
Oh, kids, I think this is wonderful news. Congratulations.
Oh, I wonder who that is. Oh, Mr. Mooney, how nice.
Well, I always say if you're going to have a big wedding, do it in style.
Oh, what a marvelous idea, a formal wedding.
Yeah.
Let's have it in June so we can have it out in the garden. A
Yeah.
garden wedding.
We'll invite the entire town.
Oh, that's
Entire
right.
town.
All right.
That's
Dad.
a fair wedding.
Yeah, and I'll have a bride.
Dad. Dad.
Yes, my boy.
Dad, I've got to talk to you.
I know what you're going to say. Don't worry about it. Everybody gets nervous. I even had some doubts myself before the ceremony.
So did I.
I had my doubts after this ceremony.
Hey, Dad, this whole thing of getting married is a pretty big surprise to me.
Well, it came as a surprise to me, too, but the more I thought about it, the better I liked it. Just think, in no time at all, you'll be presenting me with my first grandchild.
Holy cow!
Oh, say, I just thought of something, Viv. Maybe Chris could wear my wedding dress. What do you think?
I think she could. Just a few alterations here and there.
Yeah,
huh?
it's in a box in the garage. Let's go out and look for it.
All right.
Mr. Mooney, how would you like to come with us? I'm sure the kids have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I can't get married until I get more customers on my paper route.
Look, Ted, before you get panicky, I want to tell you something. This whole Here Comes the Bride kick is one of my mother's schemes.
What?
Our folks are using reverse psychology on us. They don't like our going steady, so they're acting like they want us to get married.
Well, they don't want us to get married.
No. Say, maybe we should use some reverse psychology.
What do you mean?
Well, we'll pretend that we like the idea of getting married and give them a good scare. Now, do what I do.
Yes,
I think it'll work
so.
very well, yeah.
Chris, I think you'll be a perfect dream in my wedding gown.
Well, how are the bride and groom to be getting along?
Oh, fine, Mr. Mooney. And we decided not to go steady anymore.
Oh.
Yes, we really weren't that serious, but after hearing all about the big wedding, we decided we would get married.
Yeah, you see, married?
Oh, we knew you'd be pleased, Mom, and we've got you to thank for the whole idea.
Dad, as long as we're getting married, I figured I'd drop out of school.
Drop out of school! You can't stop your education. How would you get a job?
I work for you at the bank.
You don't know anything about banking.
I got my marksmanship badge at camp last summer. I'll be a bank guard.
Bank guard?
Yeah, boy, I'd sure like to use one of those guns. Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, merciful heaven!
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go down to the malt shop and tell all the gang.
Okay, pussycat. Bye, Dad.
Yes, goodbye, Dad.
And now I would like to say a few words to the pussycat's mother.
Well, now, Mr. Mooney, I'm sure that we'll be able to talk them out of this some way, but just as a matter of curiosity, how much is a bank guard's take-home pay?
Mrs. Carmichael, if you just keep on
Lucy, I decided I'd rather sing, oh, promise me that someday you and I...
Oh, shut up!
Oh, Mom. Yes, dear? I'm going over to Cynthia's house.
Oh, honey, anything you want to tell me before you go?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well, have fun.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Any news?
Ah!
Are they getting married?
Oh, you know as much about it as I do. Chris hasn't said a word.
My goodness, you'd think a girl would tell her own mother whether she's going to get married or not.
Well, you know the teenager's code. When questioned by a parent, only give your name, rank, and serial number. You know, I'm so desperate, I've even stooped to eavesdropping. Chris got a call from Ted, and I hid in the closet.
Oh, my, what?
Well, they did algebra problems for half an hour, and I almost suffocated.
Lucy, is Chris going to spend the weekend with Cynthia?
I don't know. Why?
She borrowed my suitcase. I just wondered.
Well, maybe she is. She didn't say anything to me about it. Oh, look at this, Viv.
What?
The travel folder of Niagara Falls. Isn't this a beautiful picture of Niagara Falls?
Oh, that's very pretty.
Where'd this come from?
I don't know.
Gee, what a beautiful spot. Did Ralph take you to Niagara Falls when you got married?
Are you kidding? He rushed me right from the ceremony to the pawn shop to hawk my wedding ring.
Yeah. Married? Niagara Falls. Viv, this is Chris's travel folder. And your suitcase. Your suitcase. They're going to elope.
Oh, now, Lucy, take it.
Viv, they're going to elope.
Yes, Mrs. Carmichael. Yes, I heard you. Yes, you borrowed a suitcase, and you found a folder about Niagara Falls. Look, this is all circumstantial evidence. It could mean any number of things. Now, I assure you that Ted has gotten over all these silly ideas about marriage. And I want to assure you, too, that I have brought up that boy so that he's not the sort who would sneak off and elope without telling me. Well, as a matter of fact, I see him out in the backyard now carrying a long ladder. Now, that should give you an idea that he's... A long ladder! Don't go away. Don't stay right where you are. Come right over. We've got to stop that elope. But don't panic. Don't panic.
Okay, Mr. Mooney, come on. Hurry up.
All right, hurry up. Rope ladder.
Give me your hand. Okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm all right. Oh, what charming decor. What is this, early Huckleberry Finn?
Well, what do you expect from two little boys?
Oh, my, it's cold up here.
the matter?
Why did they build the ceiling so low?
Oh, because they built it for little boys. This is their clubhouse. We're not supposed to be up here.
Then why are we here?
Oh, I already told you, Mr. Mooney, this is the perfect lookout post. Now, they can't possibly elope without us seeing them. Now, look, right over there. That's Chris's window on the second floor, see?
Uh-huh.
And right there is the back door.
Yeah.
Right there is the side door.
Uh-huh.
And this is the road that Ted has to use to drive over here.
Well, I still say we should have locked them in their rooms till they came to their senses.
Well, that is really the wrong psychology.
Oh, I'm getting awfully tired of hearing you use that word. You make me wish that Freud had never been born. It's your turn to go on watch.
Oh. Oh. What time is it?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Wait till I get hold of that son of mine. If he's going to elope, he could do it at a decent hour. It's your turn to be on watch.
Mr. Mooney, would you stay awake and keep me company?
No. Just what do you think you're doing?
Cracking nuts.
Where did you get them?
I got them from that squirrel's deep freeze.
Give me some.
No, get your own.
Why didn't you tell me the squirrel was still in there?
You didn't ask me.
Oh.
Oh, look, Mr. Mooney, a little star peeking through that patch of clouds. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight. Don't you want to make a wish, Mr. Mooney?
I already did. But you're still here. Yeah, all right. You're still on watch.
you did. Why did you break that ladder?
I'm having so much fun up here. I didn't want it ever to end.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to shinny down that tree and get that ladder.
Mrs. Carmichael, bank presidents don't shinny.
All right, we'll simply have to wait here until morning, till somebody sees us and comes up and gets us.
Oh, swell, swell. Snowy. That's all we need.
Well, at least they'll have a white elopement. Mr. Mooney. Stiff.
We were just playing a trick on you because you were using all that reverse psychology.
Oh, have we got a couple of wonderful children?
Mrs. Carmichael, if my fingers ever thaw out, I'm going to strangle you.
What, honey?
I've got to run, Mom. Aunt Viv's driving me to school.
All right, sweetheart. See you later. Bye-bye. I told you, Mr. Mooney. I told you we had nothing. Chris! Chris, get us down from here! Viv!
Oh, no!
Viv, Jerry!
Mrs. Carmichael! Mrs. Carmichael! What are you...
The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Outfit. Now, Lucy, you know the rules. On Saturday morning, we both do the housework. I have a date this morning. With a man? Yes, ma'am. Oh, well, that's different. Around here, a man has the right of way over everything else. I thought you'd understand. Who you got a date with?
Gary Stewart.
Gary Stewart, the golf bug? I thought he always played golf all day Saturday and Sunday.
I'm just as surprised as you are. I even called the golf club to find out if it was still there. I thought maybe they'd plowed it up to make way for a housing development.
I just can't get over it. You've been having dates with him for 3 months and have yet to see him on Saturday or Sunday.
I know.
What happened?
Well, I guess he decided I look cuter in a sweater than his caddy.
Where's he going to take you?
Well, he didn't say. He just called up a few minutes ago and asked if he could drop by. Maybe he's going to take me for a long drive in the country. Gee, I know a wonderful place we could have lunch. It's a little inn. It's very quaint. It has a beautiful waterfall and a picturesque bridge.
Oh, that sounds romantic.
Yeah.
Ooh, I better get this stuff all out of here. Huh?
I'll help you. There he is.
Oh, I better go comb my hair and fix my face.
Yeah.
Unless you'd rather have me stay around here for contrast.
Hi, Luz.
Hi, Gary.
You mind if I turn on television?
Television?
Yeah, they're televising the Las Vegas golf tournament.
Oh.
I was listening to it on the car radio. It got so exciting, I had to see the finish. Sit down. This is really something. Boy, that Arnold Palmer, is he hot today. You know, on the front nine, he had 3 birdies, 2 eagles, and a double eagle.
Well, good for Arnold.
They're speaking on the green of the 18th hole. Jack Nicklaus has an 11-foot putt. Arnold Palmer is away. I would gather for about a 30-foot putt. All Palmer has to do to walk off with top money is to sink that putt.
Say, Gary, I was just thinking, after Palmer sinks this putt, maybe we could take a drive into the country. Shh. I was saying, after Palmer sinks it.
Shh. He's lining up the putt.
Sorry, Arnold.
It's in. Palmer's the winner.
He did it! He did it! Oh, he did it! Oh, what a game! What a game!
Yeah.
Boy, that's what I call golf.
Yeah, boy, that's what I call golf, too.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate you letting me come here to see the finish on television.
Oh, that's all right. Think nothing of it. My TV is your TV.
Oh, thank you.
Say, I was just thinking, Gary, it would be fun to drive out in the country and maybe have lunch at a cute little place that I heard about.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Why don't you do that?
Gary,
I have to go. My foursome tee's off in about 10 minutes.
You're playing golf today?
Well, it's Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Saturday, all right.
Oh, listen, don't forget about our date tonight. I'll pick you up at 7:30.
Okay.
Here I come, ready or not. Where's Gary?
Gone to play golf. Where else?
I thought he was going to take you for a ride in the country.
So did I.
Well, I just can't understand it. I started downstairs a few minutes ago, and he was hugging and kissing you.
Only because Arnold Palmer sank a 30-foot putt.
Huh?
Gary only came by so they could see the finish of a golf tournament on television. Some romance this is.
Oh, well, you're all right as long as Arnold keeps sinking those putts.
How can a grown man care so much about taking a little stick and hitting a little ball into a little hole? I'm so sick of golf.
Hey, you're really upset.
Well, I got a right to be upset. I'm very fond of Gary, and I could grow a lot fonder if I could just get him off the golf course.
Oh, well, you'll never do that.
Listen, did you happen to notice what the weatherman predicts for tomorrow? By any chance, are we going to have a nice, lovely monsoon?
I'm afraid it's going to be sunny and warm again.
Oh, boy, this is one of the worst winters we've ever had.
Say, Lucy.
What?
Have you ever considered taking up golf?
Have you ever considered washing your mouth out with soap?
Yeah, I mean it. Gary's never going to give up the game, so you may as well learn to play.
Oh, Viv.
Now, Lucy, at least that way you could spend some time with him.
Well, now, that's a thought.
Sure. You could join the club and take lessons from the pro.
Viv, I wonder how long it takes to learn how to play golf.
Now, you said yourself, all you have to do is take a little stick and hit a little ball into a little hole.
Yeah, can't be too tough, or Arnold Palmer couldn't have done it from 30 feet away.
That's right.
All right, I'll do it.
Good girl.
Good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Carter.
How was your game?
Well, I'm very happy that Mrs. Bagley is here as a witness, or you wouldn't believe me.
Really? What did you shoot?
153.
153.
Yes, and that's better than yesterday. Yesterday I got 165. I'm improving.
Well, this being your 6th round, I guess we can give you your official handicap.
Oh, good. I'm going to get a handicap. What's that? Well, it's a...
You see, Mrs. Bagley, a handicap gives the lesser golfer a break so that he can compete with a better golfer.
You see, Viv?
Your handicap, Mrs. Carmichael, is 36.
Is that good?
Well, let me put it this way. It's the highest we give.
Oh, you see, Viv, I got the highest, and I just started. Come on, let's freshen up. I want to go over and watch Gary tee off. Okay.
Well, you'd better hurry up. He tees off in a few minutes.
Okay.
Lucy,
What?
did you tell Gary you were taking lessons?
Yes, and he was so thrilled. He said someday I can play in a foursome with him.
He did.
Uh-huh, soon as I break 100. That'll probably take me a couple weeks.
Girl, I have an idea. By the time you break 100, you'll be too old to remember why you took up golf in the first place.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Gary. Hey, this is going to be some tournament. Practically every big-name golfer in the country is here.
Yeah, we're going to make a bundle for charity.
Oh, it's going to be great to see some real golf on this course for a change.
Hey, what do you think I've been doing out there every weekend? Playing kick the can?
Oh, come on, Gary. You know what I mean.
No, you're right, Tom. The way those guys play, I am playing kick the can.
You do okay.
Oh, this is going to be quite an experience. Just think. I'm going to play golf with Jimmy DeMeritt and Bo Weininger. Hi, Tom.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. How are you? Nice to see you. This is Gary Stewart, Jimmy DeMeritt.
Hi, Gary. I understand we're playing together.
That's right, and it's quite a thrill for me, Jimmy. I followed your career for years. I've seen you play at the National Open, the PGA, and at Pebble Beach, and the Masters in Augusta. I can't wait to see you get up there and hit that ball.
Well, I would hit the ball if the feeling ever comes back to my hand.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Bo.
How you been?
This is Tom Carter, the coach at the club.
Tom, how are you?
Oh,
How
and
are
Gary
you?
Stewart, a member of our foursome. And I wouldn't shake hands with him if you know what's good for you.
Glad to know you. It's going to be quite an honor to play with you.
Who's your partner today, Gary?
A friend of mine, Duke Niles. He's an 8 handicap. Not bad.
Excuse me a minute, fellas. You're not a betting man, are you, Gary?
Bet, man, the way you guys play, you must be kidding.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll give you a stroke a hole plus your handicap. Is that all right with you, Jimmy?
If my hand heals.
A stroke a hole plus our handicap? Oh, boy, Christmas came early this year.
$5 a hole, all right?
It's a bet.
And the winner gives all the money to charity.
Good.
Say, Gary.
Yeah?
You just got a call. Duke Niles has a virus, and the doctor won't let him play.
Oh, no. Just when I had a couple of pigeons lined up.
Look, I'll check the clubhouse. Maybe I can get you a substitute.
Good.
Call the bet off, huh, Gary?
Call a bet off? Not on your life. With a stroke a hole plus our handicap? Why, with a setup like that, Bo, I can play with anybody and beat you. I'll tell you what I'll do. The first person that walks around the corner of that caddy house, I'll take as a partner.
Hey, we're playing with a lady.
That's no lady. That's Lucy.
Gary, I came to see you tee off.
Hey, miss, are you a member of the club?
Oh, yes.
Do you play golf?
Yes, sir.
Oh, now, just a minute, fellas. She doesn't really play.
I do so. I've had 6-hole lessons.
Welcome to our foursome.
You mean you want me to play with you three in the tournament?
That's right.
Oh, I'd love to.
Gary, the bet is on.
Oh, now, just a minute, fellas.
Chickening out?
Lucy, this is Jimmy DeMeritt and Bo Weininger.
Nice to know you. You must be new at the club.
Well, we've never played here before.
Oh, well, I'm a beginner, too. I hope Gary doesn't mind playing with 3 duffers.
Lucy, this is Jimmy DeMeritt and Bo Weininger.
Yes, I know, dear. It's going to be very nice playing with you. What's your handicap?
Well, we don't have a handicap.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe you'll get one later on. I've only been playing 5 days, and I have a handicap of 36.
So you see, fellas, she couldn't possibly... 36? And my handicap is 7, and you're giving us a stroke a hole? That gives us a handicap of 61. Gentlemen, shall we tee off?
Now, just a moment, Gary.
Chickening out?
Gary, I hope I play well enough to make you proud of me.
Lucy, you're my kind of woman. A perfect 36.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Danfield Open. As you know, the proceeds from this tournament are donated to several worthwhile charities, and Danfield wishes to thank you all for your very enthusiastic support. And now, teeing off in the first foursome are Jimmy DeMeritt, Bo Weininger, Gary Stewart, and Lucy Carmichael.
Well, fellas, ladies first. Shall we have Lucy Carmichael show us the way?
Good idea, Gary.
Okay, honey, you're up.
Oh, good. I'm up. Firm grip. Firm grip. Arm straight. Eye on the ball. And warm up a little. Gary?
Yes?
Gary, I've never played with a lot of people watching me before.
Forget it. Don't pay any attention to him.
Could you ask them to all close their eyes?
Loosen up. Come on, relax.
Okay. Arm grip. Left arm straight. Say, maybe one of you gentlemen would like to go first. I don't think it's fair of a lady to take advantage of being a lady in a golf tournament.
Okay. Jimmy, how about you showing us the way?
Fine, Gary, if I still remember how.
Reach.
Is he married? Gary. You're doing it backwards. You should stand the way Mr. DeMeritt and Mr. Weininger do.
Lucy.
What?
I'm standing this way because I play left-handed.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Lucy. It's your turn. Come on, partner.
see where my...
How long we been on this first hole?
I don't know, but I've got a feeling we should have brought sleeping bags.
Well, don't worry, fellas. Lucy will be along pretty soon.
What makes you so sure? We haven't even seen her for hours.
To save time, why don't we put out?
Isn't that against the rules?
Who knows? We've been out here for so long, the rules have probably changed.
Look, Gary, why don't you just pay off now?
No chance. The game isn't over until the last snake is killed.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Mr. Weininger. Hi, Mr. Demerit.
How about that? She still remembers us.
Hey, what happened to the gallery?
They were here so long, they demanded a coffee break.
Where's Viv?
She went on home, but she told me to tell you she'll leave a light in the window.
Oh, okay. Well, what do we do now?
You're away, Lucy. Put out.
Oh, I'm away. Would you step back just a little, please? Oops. Terribly sorry, Mr. Demerit.
Oh, that's all right. It's very interesting. I haven't sliced in years.
Well, I guess it's like swimming. Once you learn to slice, you never forget.
Jimmy, I'll bet you a buck that my hook went farther than your slice.
Lucy,
Yeah.
you're up.
Oh. Which club do I use?
This one.
Oh, okay. You'll never believe this, but I got on the green in one.
Oh, that's Marvy.
Say, I forgot to ask what your scores were on that last hole.
Do we have to tell?
Well, of course you have to tell. This is a tournament.
10.
Oh?
12.
Jimmy? 15. I got a 7. Well, gentlemen, shall we putt out? Oh, I'm away.
Lucy, who you kidding? That's at least a 20-foot putt. Will you just hit it?
I did it! Isn't that great? I got a 2.
Hi, Lucy. Your ball's here.
Gary, look out! Look out there!
Well, you can't keep on around like that all day long, Lucy. You hit the ball, Lucy.
Yeah.
You really got it. Lucy, look out! Here, you win the bet. What's that for? We haven't finished the game yet.
We don't need to.
Lucy's polo shot went right into the cup.
We won?
We won! Lucy, we beat Jimmy DeMerit and Bo Weininger.
I know!
Lucy, I love
The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Oh, dear. I forgot to buy something.
What was it?
I don't know, but I must have forgotten something. I still have $1 left.
It'll be $1 for 3 weeks.
Oh, now, Viv, give me that. I need it. That's all the money I have until Mr. Mooney gives me my allowance next month.
Well, okay. You were almost mine there for a minute, George.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, honey.
Mom,
What?
I just counted my money, and all I need is $2.10 and a $30 whole dollars.
Well, that's wonderful, honey.
That will be my half of the deal.
Deal?
Remember? Last summer you said if I saved 30, you'd add 30 and we'd have enough.
Well, yeah, that's right. Sure, with your 30 and my 30, we'll have enough, all right.
So maybe we can go into New York next Saturday and buy it.
Buy what?
A tuba.
A tuba? Oh, yes, of course, a tuba.
Boy, I'm gonna have a brand new second-hand tuba. And I'm gonna take lessons. And one of these days I'll get to play in the school band.
Of course you will, dear.
You know, Mom, this might be the turning point of my entire life.
Where did he get all that money? Running errands and saving out of his allowance. It's just my luck to have an industrious son. Yep, it's too bad he didn't take after you. Viv, Jerry has got his heart set on going into New York Saturday to buy that tuba. Now, where am I going to get the money?
Don't look at me.
Well, looks like it's back to the help wanted columns. Where's that paper?
Right there.
Oh. Here we are. Oh, listen to this. Airline stewardess wanted. Oh, darn, it's not for me. You have to be between 20 and 27.
Yeah, you're at that awkward age. Too old for a stewardess and too young for Social Security.
Ooh, hey, maybe I found something. Part-time job, no knowledge of banking required. Apply Mr. Mooney, Danfield Bank. That's it.
You gotta be kidding. Mr. Mooney give you a job?
Well, he handles my finances. He certainly knows that I need money. I'll bet he'd be glad to let me work in his bank.
Work with him in his bank?
Well, why not?
Oh, look, the way Mr. Mooney feels about you, he practically hands you your allowance through the night deposit slot.
Now, Viv, he just pretends to be a grumpy old tightwad because he doesn't want me to spend too much money. Underneath, he's a real sweetheart.
You really believe that?
No.
So, will you all gather around, please? Come out from behind there. Before the bank opens, I want to show you a new safety device. Would you step over that way, please? Now then, although you can't detect it, directly below each teller's window, there is a trap door. And under the counter behind each window is a button which controls each door. And now over there by my desk are some more buttons. Now then, if a masked bandit walks up to a teller's window, whips out a gun, and demands all the cash on hand, all the teller has to do is press the button. Now, those buttons over by my desk, I will press in case any of you tellers chicken out. George, will you press button A, please? Now, watch carefully. Watch the floor in front of the window. See? It opens. And until the police arrive, our thug is snug as a bug.
Oh, Mr. That's just great. That's the cleverest thing I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's my own invention. Yes, yes, I call it Mooney's Hide-a-Hood.
Oh.
You bring it up now, George. Thank you for your attention, and it's time to open the bank. Another day, another dollar. You can open the door now.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, it's you, Miss Carmichael. What can I do for you?
It's about your ad in the Danfield Tribune.
You know someone who wants the job.
Yes.
What's the name?
Lucille Carmichael.
Let me write that down. Lucille Carmichael. When she gets here, you have her come over to my desk, and we'll just... Lucille Carmichael!
Yes, sir, I'm just the one to fill that job.
Oh, no, you're not.
Mr. Mooney, I don't know why you say that. After all, the ad says no knowledge of banking required.
There you have me. You have about as little knowledge of banking as anyone I ever met.
Well, okay, then. Do I get the job?
No. Good day.
Mr. Mooney, please, when you hear why I want the job, I'm sure you'll change your mind.
Oh, no, I won't.
I need money.
Well, surprise.
I want to buy a tuba.
A tuba?
Yes, sir, it's for Jerry. I promised to help him buy a tuba.
Sorry?
All right, then, you leave me very little choice. I am just going to have to pester you until you give me an advance on my allowance. I'm going to nag you, I'm going to hound you, and I'm not going to give you a minute's peace. And you know I can do it, too. And I'm going to start right now. I need $30. I need $30, and I need it right now. And I'm not leaving this bank until I get it. And if I don't get it, I'm going to hold my breath.
Yeah, please! I know when I'm licked. The job's yours.
I told Viv that you were a real sweetheart.
Ugh.
Pardon me, sir.
Yes?
Do you have a savings account with our bank?
Why, no, I don't.
Oh, well, then could I have a moment of your time, please?
Why, certainly.
The Danfield Bank is very eager for you to open a savings account with them. Now, the Danfield Bank has assets of over $8 million and has been established since 1899, 65 years longer than any other bank in town. So, if you open your account today, to show our gratitude, we will give you this free toaster. Now, do it today, sir. You never know when an opportunity like this will pop up again. Now, you take this, sir, go to the first window, make your deposit, bring it back to me, and I will give you your toaster.
I'll think it over.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, yes, sir.
Just what is the meaning of that pop-up passbook?
Well, I just thought it would give the promotion a little pizzazz.
65-year-old banks frown on pizzazz.
Well, sir, I just thought that a cute approach might help.
And how many new accounts have you gotten with this cute approach?
Well, I did a lot better than I did yesterday.
Well, that shouldn't be difficult because you didn't get any yesterday. Now, just how many new accounts have you signed today?
Actually none. But I had 2 maybes, 3 I'd like to think it over, and 1 sure prospect. As soon as he goes home and asks his mother.
Fine. Well, now, let's just forget this pop-up scheme here, shall we?
Mr. Mooney.
Now what?
Could I use your phone, please?
Is it personal or business?
Oh, no, sir, it's business. Mrs. Bagley promised to come in today and transfer all of her savings from her New York bank, and I can't imagine what's keeping her.
Very well.
Oh, thank you. Is this the button I push for an outside line?
Not that one! Those are the phone buttons.
Well, what are those others?
That is a secret.
Oh, I love secrets.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. This information can be revealed only to employees.
Well, I'm an employee.
You are a part-time employee. And unfortunately, you are a full-time blabbermouth. Carmichael. Now you know our little secret.
Is that to catch robbers?
No, no. We put branches over it and trap tigers.
Well, now, it isn't my fault. You should have taken me into your confidence. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to call Vivian.
Hello.
Viv, I thought you promised to come down to the bank today.
I did.
Well, hurry up. I need you. Where have you been? Now, come on over here and get your passbook.
Lucy, wait a minute.
What?
I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing.
But, Viv, you promised.
I know I did, and I'd like to help you out, but, well, when I went to take my savings out of the Murray Hill Bank, I felt kind of funny. After all, my money's been in there for 20 years. That bank seems like an old friend.
Well, I'm an old friend, too.
Well, I know that, Lucy, but,
Look at it this way, Viv. When you have a big date, does the Murray Hill Bank let you borrow its velvet evening coat?
No. But that bank seems so secure. Are you sure my money will be safe in this bank?
Oh, Viv, as safe as in your mother's money belt.
Well, I don't know, Lucy.
Look,
It's been a long...
Now, wait a minute. If that's what you're worried about, can you keep a secret? All right, come on in here. You see those buttons there?
Uh-huh.
Now, look. If this bank is being held up, all somebody has to do is push one of those buttons, a trap door opens, and they dump the robbers into the hole.
You just made that up to try to convince me.
No, I didn't, Viv. It's the truth. Now, you can take my word for it. Now, come on and get your passbook. Mr. Mooney. Now, Mrs. Bagley, if you step right over here, we'll take care of this transaction.
Want some more coffee, Lucy?
No, thanks. I'll be late for work. I'm in enough trouble already. If I don't get a new account for that bank today, I'm going to be fired. I just know it.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. All I know is I've got to get a new account for that bank today. I gotta go.
Me too. Where are you going? Back to bed.
Oh. Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Well, frankly, not too good. That's why I'm calling. I want you to do me a big favor.
Oh, well, I'll do what I can. What is it?
Well, I want you to draw all your savings out of the Danfield Bank this morning and redeposit them this afternoon.
Lucy, that sounds crazy even for you.
Listen, if you open a new account, you get a free toaster.
Oh, really? Well, I could use a new toaster.
Then you'll do it?
Is it legal?
Well, let me put it this way. It's not illegal.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, good girl. Well, listen, we better keep it a secret. Sometimes Mr. Mooney doesn't see things the way I do. All right, thanks a lot, dear. I gotta run. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Hello.
Thelma, this is Audrey.
listen, I'll be a little late picking you up for the meeting. I have to stop by the bank.
What's the matter? Did one of your checks bounce?
No, one of my checks didn't bounce. I have to draw out all my savings.
Why on earth are you going to do that?
Well, it's because of Lucy. Things aren't going well at the bank, and she wants me to... Oh, dear. I wasn't supposed to tell that.
Tell what?
Well, it's a secret.
Oh, that's never stopped you before.
I'm sorry, Thelma. I can't say any more about it. I'll see you about 10:30. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Hello, Kathleen?
Uh-huh. Kathleen, this is Thelma. We're going to be a little late getting to your house. Audrey has to go by the bank.
Oh, why can't she do it this afternoon?
Well, I don't know. She just said she was going to draw out all her savings, and apparently she wanted to do it right away.
Well, what on earth does she want to do that for? She's been banking there for 15 years.
Oh, it was something Lucy wanted her to do. She said Lucy told her things weren't going well at the bank.
Wait a minute. Lucy works at the bank, and she told Audrey to draw her savings out in a hurry? Do you know what that means?
What?
The bank is going to fail.
Oh, no!
Now, listen, we've got to hang up and tell our friends. Only close friends. Yes.
Hello.
Viv, Charlie has the car. Can you give me a ride to the bank?
Well, sure. What's your big hurry?
Oh, I see. You've got yours, so why worry about anybody else?
What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know about the Danfield Bank?
What about the Danfield Bank?
It's going under.
It can't. It can't. All of my life savings are in that bank. It just can't go under.
You mean Lucy didn't tell you?
No, she didn't. Oh, I shouldn't. I'll pick you up in a couple of minutes. Oh, I never should have listened to that girl. Oh, dear. Why did I listen? Why did I
Thelma, what are you doing here?
The same thing you're doing here.
Thanks a lot, Lucille.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you know very well what I'm talking about. It's 1933 all over again. I'm with her. Viv, what's the matter with you?
Yes, what's all this 1933 business?
As if you didn't know.
I'm really surprised at you, Lucy, not even telling your best friends.
Tell you what, that the bank is failing. The bank is failing.
Oh, that's preposterous. Of course the bank isn't failing. Why would you say such a thing?
Kathleen told me.
Thelma told me.
Well, Audrey told me she was taking all of her savings out.
Well, Lucy told me to.
And who told you, Chicken Little?
I only asked her to take her savings out and put them back in so I could get a new account for the bank and I could keep my job and make enough money to buy Jerry his tuba. Remember, papa, papa, papa?
Oh, no, I can't understand where all these people are coming from.
You girls didn't tell anybody else, did you?
Oh, no, Lucy, you know us.
It's all over town.
Oh, this is getting serious. Oh, hey, take it easy. Don't get excited. Take it easy. You know what this is? It's a run on the bank. What am I going to... I better get my money out. Do it. I will call.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
What?
Mr. Mooney, I'm terribly sorry. It's all my fault. I'll bet you'd like to kill me.
It's a date right after the bank failed.
Look, Mr. Mooney, we got to think of some way to stop this.
What I wouldn't give to have a hold-up man come in here.
Why?
Well, at least he'd scare everybody out of the place. But where can you find a good bank bandit when you need one?
help.
This is more important than your savings. We may be able to save the whole bank.
And how are you going to do that?
Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Okay, everybody, reach for the sky.
All right, this is a stick-up. Okay, lady, this is a stick-up.
Look, buddy, if you want money, you wait in line like everybody else.
Hands up! Everybody get their hands up! Hands up right now! Stick 'em up! Stick 'em up!
Now, reach for the sky.
That's it.
Get him up there. You too, Copper. Get his gat, Sam.
His what?
His gat, his gun.
Oh, his gun. Okay.
Get him up there. Come on.
All right,
Join
there,
the group.
rest of 'em.
Join
Over
the
there,
group,
join that
Copper.
group. Everybody hit the floor. Hit the floor. Lie down.
Sam, everybody outside, remember?
Who out everybody outside? Up off of that floor.
Come on, outside, everybody. Come on. Let's get out of here.
There you go. Okay, line around there, girl.
All right, outside.
Outside, everybody.
What are you doing with that?
Taking out my savings.
Well, why? The bank is safe now.
Listen, I'm not leaving my money in any bank that's this easy to rob.
Give me that. For heaven's sake. What's the matter with you? Some kind of...
Oh, Mr. Mooney, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Is that who I think it is?
Well, Mr. Mooney, we did it. We got everybody out of here. We stopped the run on the bank.
Well, that's only fair. You started it.
Oh, well, anyway, everything came out even. Come on, let's go change our clothes.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Mooney.
No, you won't.
How's that?
You're fired.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, I can't be fired. I need the money. I need the money for Jerry's tuba, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah!
No, please, please. Here.
I need $10 more.
That's all you're going to get.
Give her the money.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooney. Oh, you don't know how happy you made me. And I'll never forget this, and Jerry will never forget it. And he's going to be able to march in the band, and he's going to be going, oom-pa-pa, oom-pa-pa, oom-pa-pa.
Please stop pointing that thing at me.
Oh, it isn't even loaded, see?
Lucy, you're a marvelous shot. Do you know that when you shot the gun and hit the button, you went down in the hole? Isn't that, Lucy? Isn't that funny?
Oh, shut up.
The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Have you boys secured the wigwam cover?
All set, Mr. Mooney.
good, good. Oh, that's fine, fine, fine. Well, you fellas certainly have done a good job in setting up camp. Now, when Joe Davis arrives with the rest of the troop, we'll get to work. Fellas, come in. Gather around. Let's get today's activities all lined up. Now then, you know that in order to complete our project on Indian law, we are going to have to learn to shoot a bow and arrow, we're going to learn canoeing, Indian style, and we are going to hunt for Indian relics. Now, is that clear? If we all do that, then Den 8 wins a free trip to the World's Fair.
Dad, you forgot about tracking in the woods.
Tracking in the woods. How could I forget tracking in the woods? That is my specialty. I can find my way out of any woods in the world just by exercising a few simple little tricks. Now, for example, what do we... Oh, come over here to the tree. Come on, fellas, quickly, over here. Now, you see that moss? That tells me that north is that way.
But, Mr. Mooney, according to my compass, north is that way.
That is impossible.
And that isn't even moss.
That isn't even... Oh, well, that explains it. See, it isn't moss. Now, fellas, come around now. We'll get everything stacked up here because when the rest... Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Come on. Right over there. You get everything all lined up there. That's right. Joe. Joe. Mrs. Carmichael, Mrs. Bagley. Where is Joe Davis?
Well, Margaret Davis called last night at midnight and said that Joe couldn't be here because he had to have his appendix out.
And we didn't want to disappoint the boy, so we came in his place.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you go right back home because this is no place for women.
We're not women, we're den mothers.
Well, surely some other father could take Joe's place.
We tried to get another den dad, but we couldn't find one.
You couldn't find one den dad to do it?
We tried every den dad in Danfield. We must have dialed a dozen different den dads.
You dialed a dozen different den dads and none of them could do their duty?
You're darn right we did. We dialed a dozen different den dads and they were all disappointed that they couldn't do their duty. But all the den dads we thought that we could depend on were all doing different duties that they had been delayed doing, heretofore. So every time I dialed a den dad, I found it different.
Hold it. We will just have to go back to town, come up here later when some dependable den dad can do it, when some other father can take over. Now, boys, I'm sorry, we have to go back to town. And
Now, Mr. Mooney, that'll be too late. Next weekend is the meeting of the pack when all the dens turn in their projects.
Yeah, we need this trip to complete our project on Indian lore.
Yeah, our den hasn't completed one project all year.
We may be the first Cub Scouts to ever be court-martialed.
Yes, now, Mr. Mooney, this is very important. You know, every den that completes its project gets a free trip to the World's Fair.
I know it's important, but I can't be responsible for so large a group all by myself.
You won't be by yourself.
No, we'll follow your orders, Sagamore.
Sagamore?
Yeah, that's Indian for leader of the clan. Come on, Mr. Mooney, say they can stay.
Well, it's against my better judgment, but I don't like to disappoint the boys.
Of course you don't.
All right, you can stay.
Hey, come here. Should we give Mr. Mooney the grand howl?
Yeah. Now gather around the circle. All around the circle.
All right, now I want to hear from the Bobcats and the Wolves. Let's hear it for Mr. Mooney.
Thank you for the grand howl. Now, all right, now let's get busy. Let's get to work. Will you two help us take the canoe and put it in the lake?
Okay,
In the lake.
Sagamore.
Good. Meanwhile, fellas, we will start with bow and arrow practice. Get the bows right over there. Oh, Mrs. Carmichael, where are the arrows? Joe Davis, he was in charge of the arrows.
Oh, the arrows.
Yes, the arrows. Yes. Out of the way there, boys. That's right.
Whoop.
Where the...
Did you hang on to
Yes,
those? Yeah. Now, let's see.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yeah.
I don't like to disappoint you, but this is a very poor location for a souvenir stand.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, These are our Indian costumes. I thought that we should wear them while we're on this project because it helps get into the spirit of things, you know. Yeah, it helps their imagination.
Their imagination.
And I think all those things are important.
They are important. Will you get the arrows? That's
yes.
That's important, the arrows, yes.
Where did I put those arrows?
Well, I don't...
Oh, I know. I didn't put them in here because I was afraid they'd get broken.
Oh, dear. The arrows, where are the arrows?
On my kitchen table.
Oh, fine. Well, fellas, so much for practice with bow and arrow. Now, all right, never mind. Now, I will take you on that hike, I promise you, and we will look for Indian relics. Now, you get your canteens and your compasses, and will you two kindly put that canoe in the lake as I asked you to do?
Yes, sir.
You'll do that, all right. Now, I've made a study of it, fellows, and I am sure that this whole area is loaded with arrowheads. I'm going to get my canteen right with you.
Where are you going? This way. No, you go this way, Bill. That's where we came from. The lake is the other way. Oh, come on, Bill.
Oh, now, Lucy, you know I can't walk backwards.
Oh, for heaven's sake. All right, now wait a minute. I'll turn around.
Okay.
All right, now just swing around and go toward the lake, all right? Toward the lake now. Mr. Mooney, are you in there?
Yes, and I'm going to stay in here. I am not coming out in this ridiculous getup.
Oh, come on, Mr. Mooney. We've all got our costumes on.
Well, oh.
Why, you look perfect.
The only way I'd look perfect would be standing in front of a cigar store.
No, really, you look so authentic. Turn sideways. If you had been born earlier, it would have been your face on that nickel.
Oh, sure.
Hi, Lucy. How'd I look? Oh. Is that Mr. Mooney?
Yes.
Well, that's the handsomest Indian I ever saw.
See? That's what I was telling you, Sagamore. What does my chief see?
I see Green Valley. I see many herd of buffalo. I see many flock of turkey for food. I see many fish in waters. I see our canoe drifting in the middle of the lake. I see many peach trees. I see our canoe drifting in the middle of the lake.
It can't be. But it is. How could that have happened?
You probably didn't tie the rope tight enough.
Rope? All you did was take it down and put it in the lake.
You have only been here 1 hour, and already you have mislaid the arrows, knocked over the wigwam, and lost the canoe.
Well, that is something of a grim little record, isn't it?
Is there some reason you don't want these boys to go to the World's Fair?
Oh, of course not, Mr. Mooney.
Oh.
Now, for heaven's sake, we've still got lots of things we could do for the project. We got tracking in the woods. That'll look good on our report.
Oh, all right. I suppose I can take the boys on a hike. Boys, come and get ready for the hike. Braves? Oh, Braves.
Akela!
What was that?
That's the official call. Don't you know anything?
I know I'll never hear out of that ear again. Boys, come on, fellows. We're going on that hike to look for Indian relics. Come on, gather around. Quickly, quickly. Now, I want to demonstrate to you boys the Indian stride. Now, watch carefully. You keep your elbows up high. Heel and toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. Now, This conserves energy. You can walk greater distances without getting tired. You see? All right, now, boys, single file. That's right. Let me see you hit that Indian stride. Forward. Follow me. Come along. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm going to curl up on my buffalo robe and take a nap.
Okay, see you later.
Righty.
You stay.
Boy, if we got hold of a sour Sagamore.
Come on, sit down. Sit with me. Relax for a while.
No, I don't feel like relaxing. You know, I feel awful about losing that canoe.
So do I.
Hey, I don't see it out in the middle of the lake anymore.
Oh?
Must have drifted into shore somewhere. Hey, I'm going to follow the edge of the lake around, see if I can find it.
Well, lots of luck.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
The stupidest trick she has pulled yet. Wandering off by herself and getting lost in the mountain.
Now, she didn't do it on purpose. She's just looking for the canoe. I told you that.
Yes, you told me about 20 times. Well, I have had it. We have looked long enough. We might just as well give up and go back to camp.
Oh, no, now. We've just got to find her.
Why?
Oh, Mr. Mooney, now, you don't mean that.
I most certainly do. Now, I have had it. We are going back to camp, call the forest rangers, and report a lost den mother.
Wait a minute.
What?
Look.
Huh?
Lucy's hair.
Oh, and I wanted to be the one to scalp her.
Now, this means she's around here somewhere. Come on, let's go.
All
We'll
right,
find her.
All right. Well, now, let's see. She might be over here behind these rocks.
I'm so glad to see you. Lead me back to camp, please.
Lucy,
What?
I'm lost too. You can't be. Well, okay. Would you like to follow me for a few minutes to see for yourself?
Oh, this is a fine mess. Now we're both lost.
What'll we do?
I don't know. Did you bring anything to eat with you?
No, I didn't know this was going to turn into an all-day picnic.
I'm absolutely starved. About an hour ago, I saw a wild turkey, and I was so desperate I tried to catch him, but he was too fast for me.
How are you going to cook him after you caught him?
Well, I was going to catch him first and worry how to cook him later.
Good thinking.
Listen, we just got to get back to camp or I'm going to faint from hunger. Now, Viv, let's think. Maybe there's something we can remember from the Scout handbook that would show us how to get out of the woods.
I got it. What? Follow the North Star.
Oh, good. Good thinking. Not in the daylight. Jim, I see that turkey again.
Something hitting me.
Oh, it was a big rock.
How do you know?
Well, it must have been a rock. You know, this is an area where they have a lot of avalanches, a lot of falling rocks around here.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, we're so happy to see you. Do you know that we're both lost now?
Oh?
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah, you better lead us back to camp.
Oh, yeah, sure. Be glad to. Yeah, and we'd better hurry so we can get back before it gets dark.
Yes, sir.
All right, come along.
Now, Mr. Mooney.
Yes?
Mr. Mooney,
Yes.
are you sure you know the way back?
Well, of course. With a veteran woodsman like me, you couldn't go wrong. You're in better hands than if you were with Daniel Boone. Now, come on. Now, we'll go right off this way. The three of us are lost.
Oh, you're some Daniel Boone.
We'd have been better off with Pat Boone.
Now, being nasty won't help.
Nothing's going to help. We're just going to circle around these rocks the rest of our lives.
Oh, now. All we have to do is stay calm and keep our hopes up. We'll just stay right here in one place, and they're bound to find us.
Who, the vultures?
Tut. Let's not talk like that. Oh, my. This is going to sound nice at the pack meeting. No arrows, no canoe, no tracking, no relics, and no fun.
We fail at everything. We're never going to get to the World's Fair.
We're never even going to get back to camp.
Oh, Viv, we'll get back to camp, all right.
Do you really believe that?
No!
Neither do I.
Now. Indians don't cry.
Well, Indians don't get lost either.
No. Pull yourself
if crying isn't going to do any good.
Yeah. We might as well face the situation.
Sure, we all have to go sometime.
Oh, Mr.
It isn't that I mind going. It's just that I don't want to go over there. I don't get what you say. I was
We tracked you, Indian style.
Oh, did you hear that? They tracked us Indian style.
Boy, we've had a swell time.
Really?
We had bow and arrow practice.
No kidding. Where'd you get the arrows?
We made arrows out of sticks.
You see, Mr. Mooney?
And we found some keen Indian relics.
You did. Buried deep in the hillside, right?
No, right in your wigwam.
Hey, bow and arrow practice, Indian relics and tracking. Our project's going to be a big success after all. Yeah, we're a cinch to get to the World's Fair.
Want us to lead you back to camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I'll lead the way. Everybody single file.
All right, get in there, boys. And
Okay.
remember now, everybody, keep your eye on the person ahead of you. Remember
Follow
that.
me.
Remember that now. There we go. All right, let's go. There you go. There you are. There it is. Keep your eyes on the person ahead now. Remember that. Keep your eye on the person ahead of you.
Yes, I
All right, now don't forget it. It's very important.
How could you lose 16 Cub Scouts?
I told you to keep your eye on the person ahead of you.
Well, I tried, but Jerry's so little and so quick. Jerry!
Our canoe!
Ah, the Now we can paddle across to the camp.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
All right, would you? Yeah. Hold it. Now, this canoe is built to take only 2 people in safety. So, 2 of us will go across to the camp. 1 of us will come back and get the other.
Okay, Vivian, I'll send somebody back for you.
Hold it. I am the one to get in the canoe, at least me, because I am an expert canoeer.
Well, I'm the one that should go first. I've been the one that's been lost out here the longest, and I'm the hungriest.
Oh, no, I have to go because I don't want to stay by myself because I'm the scaredest.
Oh, all right. We'll do this fair and square. We will draw straws.
Okay.
Just a minute. Now, find it. Here we are. Now, we'll fix this. And there are 2 long ones and 1 short one, and the short one stays. Now,
I'll hold the straws.
you don't trust me, your Sagamore?
Oh, you were impeached as Sagamore a long time ago.
I got a long one.
I got one, too.
Okay, who cheated?
All right. Come on, Mrs.
right.
Bagger. We'll get in. Now, I'll hold it.
You hold it
get
while
in.
I get
Step in
in.
the middle there.
Are you sure it'll only hold 2?
I am absolutely positive. That's right. Now, there
Yeah,
we
can you
are.
get in there?
Yes, I'm all
Okay.
set. Now,
Now, you won't forget to come back and get me, will you?
no, but it's a tempting thought. All right, Mrs. Bagley.
Shall we go?
Yes, let's shove
Okay.
up. Now, we'll get the paddles out of
Listen,
here. and
Mr.
we will-
Mooney, I don't trust you.
What?
I don't trust you. I'm not taking any chances.
What?
The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Where are you fellas going?
Over to the Y to trap my submarine in the swimming pool.
I thought you were going to put that in the bathtub.
I tried it, but the bathtub isn't good for submarines.
If you ask me, the bathtub isn't good for anything. Gee, look at all this swell puddle.
Have fun. Look at all this wild puddle.
It's very interesting, you know. They walk all the way to the Y in the pouring rain, stepping in every puddle, and I can't get that kid near a bathtub without a gun in his back.
Well, girl, I think I'll go up to my room. It's a great morning for a nice long nap.
Well, that's a good idea. Get a lot of sleep so you can stay awake tonight.
What does that mean?
Means you had one of your nightmares. You talked in your sleep last night.
Oh, did I do that again?
Yeah, I could hear you all the way down to my room. It was very disturbing.
What did I say?
I couldn't quite make out. That's what was so disturbing.
I'll try to speak up next time.
Okay. Ooh, what was that?
What was what?
Felt like there was water in my hair. The roof is leaking again.
Oh, for
dear.
heaven's sake.
They'll ruin my new kitchen.
Oh.
Pull the rug back.
Pull it down.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Good heavens.
Oh, why does the roof have to leak every time it rains?
I guess it's because sunshine isn't very leaky.
Oh, honestly.
Lucy, what are you doing?
There's another one. What do you think I'm doing? I'm holding up the ceiling. Oh. Put the bowl over there.
Okay, here.
I don't understand it. I just had the roof fixed.
Maybe some of the shingles blew. Hey, wait a minute, Lucy. How could the roof be leaking between the first and second floor?
The bathtub.
Sherman must have left the water running.
We gotta go turn it off. Oh, honestly.
What do you know? You really were holding up the ceiling.
Hurry up, Viv.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Mixing plaster isn't exactly like making a cake, you know. I still don't know why we're doing this. Amateurs just shouldn't attempt a job like this.
All right, now, Mr. Peterson told us he charged $40 for this job.
But we don't know a doodly squirt about plastering.
Okay, Viv, it was your son who let the bathtub run over, so you pay the $40.
You know, the more you talk, the more we know about plastering.
I thought you'd see it my way.
You know, Lucy, if you ever give up your career in plastering, you can take up blackmailing.
Never mind.
Okay, it's ready. My opinion, which isn't worth anything, it's ready.
That looks pretty good.
Pretty good? It looks so delicious, it's all I can do to keep from licking the bowl.
Oh, come on.
Ready?
Yeah. Which one of these things do I use?
Oh, why don't you just use the biggest one? I don't know.
All right. All righty, Viv. I'm not going to eat it. You better keep stirring that or it'll get hard.
Oh, Lucy, my arm is tired.
Well, you've got to keep stirring. I don't know how much more I'll need.
Okay. I'll use your electric mixer.
Don't you dare! Well, let's see now.
Boy, the floor will never leak.
water in it.
Well, I can't imagine how that happened. I used an old recipe of my grandmother's.
All right, let's not get nasty. Just put in some more plaster.
Okay, come on, try this.
Okay. All right. You stir it enough?
If I stir it any more, it'll turn to butter.
All right, come on. Give me some more. A little bit more. Come on. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. There we go. Thank you.
Now, if that does right, I'm going to turn in my union card.
Well, it better be right, girl.
Boy, I know why plasters make so much money. They have to take so much abuse.
Well, here goes. That should do it.
Oh, congratulations, Lucy. Michelangelo couldn't have done any better than that.
Don't let it hear you. You just saved $40. Come on, let's clean up this mess. You take those buckets out.
Okay.
Don't slam that door, girl.
Say something.
Well, there you are. How about that, Mr. Mooney?
Excellent. That's a beautiful job. You know, when you told me you were going to repair your ceiling yourself, I thought you'd lost your mind. But I was wrong. That looks splendid. You know, Peterson would charge a fortune for that.
He did.
Peterson did that?
Yes, but before you look at the bill, I want to tell you something. Come here.
No.
Now, look, Mrs. Bagley's taking a nap in the living room, so when you yell at me, would you please yell quietly?
Now, why would I yell at you?
Well, every time I show you a bill, you yell at me. It's tradition with us. So here, go ahead, yell.
Mrs. Carmichael. What was that for?
Well, I thought you were going to yell. It was sort of a leftover flinch.
Why should I yell? This is perfectly clear-cut. Since it was her son who let the water overflow in the bathtub, this bill will have to be paid by Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, well, I'm afraid you don't know Mrs. Bagley. She has a strange quirk. She thinks the landlord should pay for all repairs.
Well, Mrs. Carmichael, I am not going to give you the money out of your trust fund to pay for this bill. Either Mrs. Bagley pays it as she is obligated to do, or you raise her rent. Now, you just go right in there and tell her.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Well, somebody's got to tell her.
Okay, you go in and tell her and let me know what she says.
Very well. I'll go and tell her. Oh, no, you... Oh, no, you should do it after all. You are the landlord.
Well, you're the executor of my trust fund.
All right. We'll go and face her together after you. Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, it doesn't make a difference. You don't believe things like. You don't believe me? Ask Lucy. Yeah, Lucy, that's exactly what she thought. It didn't make no difference to me, though, one way or another.
She's having a dream, and I hate to interrupt. Let's come back when she's awake.
Now.
Make my dad a boy Sherman. There's my boy Sherman. Make it that.
Viv, honey.
What, huh? Hey, oh.
Viv. Huh.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
Hi, dear. I want to ask you a little something, honey.
Yeah, what is it?
You wouldn't want me to raise your rent, would you?
No, I wouldn't. Good night.
Well, I asked her.
Yep. Mrs. Bagley.
Oh, Mr. Mooney. Oh, what are you doing here?
Mrs. Bagley, as of the 1st of the month, your rent will be increased 20% to cover the cost of repairs for the kitchen ceiling.
Oh, no. The landlord is supposed to pay for all repairs.
Yes, she's right, Mr. Mooney. Go back to sleep, honey.
Let me put it this way, Mrs. Bagley. You have a choice. Either you will pay the increase, or I'm afraid I will have to have you evicted.
Evicted?
From the Latin evictus. Meaning to be asked to leave the premises. By force, if necessary.
But, Mr. Mooney!
Business is business. Well, Mrs. Bagley, what do you say?
Phooey.
Phooey?
From the Latin, phooey. Meaning that's what you think. I have a lease.
She's right, Mr. Mooney. She's got a lease. Sorry to bother you, dear. Go back to sleep, honey.
Just a minute. If you will read that lease, you will find that it says, and I quote, when landlord makes property improvements, landlord has right to raise tenant's rent.
He's right, Viv, dear, and if you'll stop to think about it, I haven't ever raised your rent in all these years. Ever.
No, you haven't.
No.
Because the rent was so high when we started, you didn't dare charge more for that crummy little room.
Crummy little room? Why, you've had the use of the whole crummy house. The whole house.
You were right the first time.
Well.
I thought you were a friend of mine, but you're nothing but a landlord.
Well, you're nothing but a tenant.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so.
Ladies, please. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, will you get the lease so we can act civilized about throwing her out?
Well, I don't exactly have the lease.
I have the lease, and I'll be very happy to get it. Pardon me, please.
What? And just why don't you have a copy of the lease?
Well, we only bought one. We were both going to live in the same house. We didn't see any use in wasting 50 cents.
Here we are. Here is...
May I? Now, let's see. Yes. Here we are. In event lessor improves, remodels, or repairs premises, lessor has the right to increase rent of lessee. Further, at lessee's option, all past rents paid by lessee to lessor for 5 years from the date of this contract may be applied as down payment toward purchase of premises herein described, and further, oh, good grief.
What does that mean?
That means that if I desire, as of now, I can own this house.
You wouldn't.
I am the lessee, and I so desire.
But you wouldn't take my own house away from me.
Oh, Mrs. Bagley, that is a little high-handed.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Mooney, but business is business.
But what about me?
Oh, I'll be happy to have you stay on as tenant.
A tenant?
At the same rent that I've been paying, plus 20%. Oh, now, of course, if you don't care to do that, I can always kick you out.
Kick me out?
Goodbye, Mr. Mooney. I'm so glad that you dropped in to read to us.
Well, Mr. Mooney, I hope you're satisfied. I just can't believe it. We've lived together for 5 years, and now she does a thing like this to me. I want my house back.
No.
That's
Don't
my house.
Don't cry. Crying isn't going to do any good. No. Wait a minute. Did you say 5 years?
Yes, 5 years with that viper in my bosom.
She has been living here for 5 years, and the lease is for 5 years. Maybe the lease has expired. What was the date you signed it?
Well,
Think.
Well, I know it was near somebody's birthday because, we went to the dime store and we went there to buy candles and we saw these leases, so we decided to buy one and sign it so that it would make everything legal, so that even though we're good friends, nothing could ever happen. That's a laugh, isn't it?
That's a laugh. Now,
What?
the date.
What date?
The date. Whose birthday was it?
It was, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Birthday cake? Cake? Was there a cake?
Yeah, there was a cake.
There was a cake?
Yeah.
Ah, and what did it say on the cake?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to...
Happy birthday to... I don't know.
happy birthday. Candle. Birthday party! There was a party!
Yeah, there was a party.
There was a party!
Yeah, there was a party.
And you were there!
Yeah, I was there.
And a lot of people were there!
Yeah, there were a lot
Everybody
of kids,
there!
a lot of candles.
And you bought the candles
Yeah,
to put on the cake. And you
Yeah.
lighted the candles,
Yeah, we
and
had
they
a
were
lot
on
of
the cake,
candles. They were
and
on
the
the
cake
cake.
was all bright.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
can you see the cake?
Yes, I can see the cake.
Good!
Yeah.
And on the cake it says,
Happy birthday to baby. Sherman! Sherman! It was Sherman's birthday.
Sherman's birthday!
Yeah, it was Sherman.
When is Sherman's birthday?
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow!
Yeah.
And when did you sign the lease?
5 years ago.
5 years ago. I mean, when did you sign the lease in relation to Sherman's birthday?
Oh, it was right after the party.
Look, wait.
What?
Wait, we've got it.
What?
If Sherman's birthday is day after tomorrow,
Yeah.
that means the lease is good for 2 more days. Now, if I know Mrs. Bagley, and I'm afraid I'm beginning to, she will be at the escrow department of the bank at 10:01 tomorrow morning, exercising her option.
Well, we're not going to let her do that.
Well, I'm afraid I can't stop her if she has that lease clutched in her greedy little hands.
You mean if she didn't have that lease, she couldn't take my house away?
That's right, she wouldn't have any proof.
Oh.
That is the most evil-sounding oh-ho I have ever heard.
Now, there's got to be a way to swipe that lease from her before tomorrow morning.
Mrs. Carmichael, swiping is illegal.
I don't care. I'm not going to sit by and watch her give Sherman this house for a birthday present. Now, we've got to find a way to get that lease away from her before tomorrow morning.
We? Just a minute. I am a man of integrity.
You are also the man who got me into this, which, by the way, I never intend to let you forget.
We must think of a way.
Come on, hurry up. Yeah, come on, give me the pole. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Come on. Quiet. Can you make it all right?
Yeah. Oh, is this a thing for a grown bank president to be doing?
Oh, come on. Be careful.
I still think this is the craziest scheme I've ever heard of.
What's crazy about it? Maybe it'll work. You said you were an excellent fisherman.
Catching trout in a stream is one thing, but fishing for a lease with a magnet through a window is something else again.
Oh, come on.
Reel it in. That's
Oh, for heaven's sake, that magnet sticks to everything.
Yeah.
Hope it sticks to that lease. Oh, I can't get it off.
Huh?
No, you'll have to climb out there and get it off.
Me?
Yeah. Take it easy now. Take it easy. Don't make noises. Just come on. Hurry up. Okay, thank you.
Are you sure she locked her bedroom door?
I am positive she put the lease in her pajama pocket, said goodnight with a sneer, and locked the door behind her.
Oh,
Apparently, she doesn't trust anybody.
Look. Are you certain the paper clip is still on the lease?
I saw it with my own eyes.
Don't rush me. Oh.
Take it easy and be quiet.
There she is, sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, baby viper.
Over there?
Don't make so much noise.
Isaac Walton, forgive me. Don't rush me. Wait a minute.
Heavens. Try it again. Watch what you're doing.
All right, I will.
Get way up and get the lease.
Way up.
Don't wait for it. You are. You do better with worms.
Well, it's a good night for it. They're certainly biting.
For heaven's sake, this time go after the lease, will you?
Oh, how would you like to try your luck?
Well, I couldn't do any worse.
All right. Congratulations. You've just caught the season's first striped bifocal. What you got? Yeah, what you got? What you got? You've got to get in there, get that string untangled, and get that lease. Hold on.
Sorry, Dad, make it. Not to me. I couldn't care less, really, no.
She's talking in her sleep again.
Look at my pretty balloon.
It's very pretty, Viv.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna sneak inside her dream and talk her out of letting go of that lease. What else?
Oh, I was a fool for asking.
See the pretty balloon?
Viv, honey, can I have your balloon?
No, it's mine.
But it's such a pretty red balloon.
It's blue.
Anyone can see it's blue.
It's a very pretty blue balloon, Viv. Please give it to me.
No.
I'll tell you a little secret, Viv. All my life I've wanted a blue balloon.
Oh. I'll tell you a little secret.
What's that, honey?
I've been awake ever since you two came up on the roof.
That's a terrible thing to do. What do you mean a terrible thing to do? What about that, huh?
How'd that get there?
Oh, calm now, Lucy.
Well, I was desperate. I was trying to get my house back.
I wasn't going to take your house. You're my best friend. I just said that because you were going to evict me.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't going to evict you, Viv.
No?
You're my best friend.
But I don't think
Ladies, before you exchange friendship rings, don't you think we ought to settle who is going to pay the bill for the kitchen ceiling?
We'll split the cost.
Okay.
Good idea.
3 ways.
3 ways? 3 ways?
Yeah, me and Viv and you.
Just a minute. What makes you think that I will pay part of that bill?
Because you were the one that got us fighting in the first place.
Well, I am not going to pay it.
Well, all right. But how will it sound at the bridge club tomorrow when I tell all the girls that the president of our bank was seen crawling through the bedroom window of a certain attractive divorcee at 11 o'clock at night?
We'll split it 3 ways. Good night.
Good night.